Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure with the Safari Ltd 2007 Triceratops. Now, Triceratops, which name means three-horned face, is a genus of the ceratopsian dinosaur that lives in the late Cretaceous period, about 68 to 66 million years ago, what is known as North America. Now, the length is about approximately 8.9 meters, 26 to 30 feet long, and weighs 5.9 metric tons, or 5.5 to 9.9 short tons. Now, for the herbivore, this is one of the most popular dinosaurs of all time. Now, it's the second among. Now, consider Triceratops being the ceratopsian, it is actually the member of their Chasmosaurinae subfamily. Now, about that, this ceratopsid has a distinctive three horns on its face. Now, apart from that, there are two species of Triceratops, like Triceratops horridus and prosus. Now, it lives in Hell Creek Formation, lives alongside with Anzu, Ankylosaurus, Edmontosaurus, Quetzalcoatlus, Pachycephalosaurus, and most of all, the Tyrannosaurus rex. The herbivores that primarily eat plants. Because of the herbivores may considered a vigilant diet. Now, the horns it uses as a defense to fight against predators. Now, let's talk about the sculpt on this Triceratops. Now, consider Triceratops being a very concern, but I like the sculpt way otherwise. It is the same skull like I've shown in the stock picture. You know, I don't know about you guys, but it is really cool to see the Triceratops figure for once. And yeah, I call Tony because, you know, Tony from Dinosaur Island Revival, you know, basically is actually the biological son of Zeus. And, you know, an adoptive son of Trike, and adoptive brother of Tracy. You know, my own character, basically. But anyway, this Triceratops sculpt was really nice indeed, but I like how this really cool was. Now, the pose, it was like a walking pose. Very natural pose, but I like it how it was. It is how the real Triceratops poses, what it really looks like. Now, the details is okay, but I'd rather need a detail to look like it. So basically, it is a very concerned details. Like, I like how this is moving on the skin. And yes, this is a really how the Triceratops in smooth ways. Now, about the color scheme, let's take a look at what Triceratops basically looks like in colors. Now, it is green on the side of the head, and then to the body it is blackish green, and a brownish colors on the side of the body, and beige colors on the other belly. Now, I like Triceratops because basically it is my famous review of all the dinosaurs. You know, basically I just noticed the head, it's like a realistic Triceratops head. It looks kind of like a Jurassic Park, and however, it is a Triceratops horridus, if you want to say. It is because of the pronated horns on it. Prosus, for specifically, it is considered to be the dinosaur that I really like it. So, I like the accuracy, it looks resemble at the old-time Triceratops. Basically, because of that review was really good, but I officially like how this dinosaur appearance went well. But anyway, we're gonna bring up a ruler, so let's give this Triceratops a measure. In terms from the length from the tip of the horns, the tip of the tail, we're crossing about 18 centimeters, or approximately 7 inches, and a height which on top of the fur, we're looking about 3 inches, and it's only at about 7.5 centimeters. Now, for comparison, I'm gonna bring up other Triceratops figures. Here is my Schleich 2005 Triceratops, basically the oldest Triceratops that I ever had. Do you remember this figure for the last time? Yeah, I've mentioned before that. So this figure was old enough, so basically it was retirement for days. So I kind of like the Safari. If you want to see the Triceratops Schleich one, link in the description if you know that. And for another comparison, I'm gonna bring up some two Kidland Triceratops. The normal average size Triceratops and the mini Triceratops. Basically the same size as a family, You know, alongside of it, this is a really cool Triceratops in my opinion. And yes, I just like how this creature is really concerned about. Well, the rating of it, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Well, not as bad as I thought, but I like this figure. But people had reviews on it for this figure, but especially they making a series, so they may be concerned about that. Have you mentioned Triceratops that made an appearance of Lots of Thorns and Life of the Hyaenodon? Yes, there is a young Triceratops who was attacked by a surrogate Hyaenodon, while the 3 adult members came on a rescue to save the juvenile from a hungry Hyaenodon, and eventually left. So they leave Triceratops alone from now on. You know, enough of the story. This figure looks amazing to me. You know, I just made a series of Life of Hyaenodon, but I'll make it more of theme for the last time. But I seriously like the Triceratops type. You know, I think I'm gonna bring up some other Triceratops back, like the mini lug one, and the average one sized, and the Schleich one for the link in the description. And yes, this is a whole Triceratops family, and I am agree with it. Today is a really good family on that trike. So the next review will be on a Collectae Medusa, if you wanted to do it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comment below, and I hope you see for another review about the Collectae 2015 Medusaceratops. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.